facing that way. If you want to face towards you, you just hit that little front button. If anyone comes in, that's why I went to prison, because it won't disappear like it does on that other one.
Alright guys, this is Nenny here. Pop-Pop's driving. Pop-Pop wanted to show everybody Oklahoma on our way from... Say hi, Pop-Pop.
What's up, yo?
I'm letting him drive a little bit today.
Is anybody on?
No, not yet, but they won't disappoint. They like Pop-Pop's channel. Still my channel too, people.
Yeah. Still ain't anyone on yet. Okay. Ah, we got someone in. Welcome in, whoever just came in. Yeah, we're running a little behind schedule. We're already about 30 minutes ahead of where we had to be. Had to take care of some personal business. So
And he's got the camera today.
Yeah, so we're not starting from our hometown. We're starting from a town we used to live in. We're in a town right now called Ada, Oklahoma. And it's a Chickasaw Nation property-owned location. We'll be stopping here in just a few minutes. The wife's got to go to the bathroom, so. And when she heads in to go to the bathroom, I'll probably just let her drive from there. I'm able to drive a little bit, so I'm taking advantage of it.
Yeah, don't let him drive too far. Hi, welcome in, guys. How are y'all today?
Who's that?
I don't know.
Anyone chat yet?
Pop-Pop wanted to show everybody what we usually see here in Oklahoma from our home, or not our hometown, where where we live, to his apartment.
For a second. I might have accidentally hit the hide chat.
Where are you going? Can you please pay attention?
Yeah. Oh. Hang on.
Just tell me how to get into it, baby, and
There you go. Okay, now we're there. We are.
okay. Woo, I'm making me
My bad.
nervous.
Sorry. Think y'all was drunk or something? Crazy drunk driver.
I kind of feel like, how on the Twister movie where she's like, you want me to drive? No. Then why don't you?
No, it wasn't that bad. There wasn't nothing coming.
You knew
We had all kinds of bardage over there.
No, sir, no, sir.
This area right here is a cement plant, guys. I used to pick up cement there.
There we go.
When I left my last trucking job, that's where I picked up my loads at. It's concentrated cement, and I brought it back to the mixing plant.
Nobody's in anymore.
They'll pop in and out. They still got this thing all fucked up.
I think so. I'm not for sure there.
Well, you're going across, so we should cross you.
They're going to be working on these roads until Cambry has all her goods. Oklahoma.
Yeah, you go right ahead. I'll steal your spot. Kids while I'm at it. I'm kidding. Actually, there was a handicap spot right here.
Oh, look at the Santa Claus. And it's reindeer. Alright.
Santa got shot by a reindeer. Right after you get back. Anyway, guys, this is one of the Chickasaw Nation stores they own in Ada, Oklahoma. Their actual headquarters for the Chickasaw Nation is in Tishomingo, Oklahoma, where Blake Shelton lives. But because this is a bigger town and it's a college town and it has about 20,000 people, they do all the main business here in this town. They've got a little casino right there. It's just a little store casino. It's probably got maybe 30, 40 games in it. No table games, just slots. This place here doesn't like you to film in it, so. And down the way right there where you see that wreath at, that's their smoke shop. They're supposed to have discount on cigarettes and stuff, and sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And they got that little Santa Claus thing right there. But yeah, that's one of their smaller casinos. We're going to be staying at a Chickasaw Nation location. The Chickasaw Nation is the biggest tribe in the state. They own the biggest casino in the United States at Thackerville called WinStar. We're going to be staying at one of their first casinos that ever had a hotel called Riverwind. And what I like about this casino is it's an older hotel. So we both smoke tobacco, so it's the only casino in Oklahoma, the only casino hotel in Oklahoma you can actually smoke in the rooms. So that's why I like booking a room there, is because you can physically smoke tobacco in the on the 4th floor. And if you don't want to walk if you don't want to go on the elevator, and thanks Lucky Lady Slots, appreciate you coming in. If you don't want to do it on the elevator and go down to the lobby and then go over to the casino, you can go to the 3rd floor, and it's got a walkway, kind of like they have in Vegas, where it connects Excalibur and Luxor type deal. You know, it's got a sky lift. It's not nearly as long, of course, but you just go across the sky lift, and then as soon as you cross the sky lift, they got some games right there, and you can hop on an elevator and go down to the main casino floor. Hang on a second, I'm gonna let my wife take over the camera while I go in and go to the bathroom right quick. We got one person on right now.
Hi guys.
I was explaining how Chickasaw Nation is the biggest tribe in the state.
Oh, okay. Oh, Pop. Well, thank you, Lucky Lady. Oh, Santa Claus, and it's reindeer over there. Hold on, guys. Hi. How are you? I'm good. I'm sitting here on live on YouTube. No, it's with Pop-Up's phone. That's okay. No. Any what? Oh, you might ask G-Paul. Love you too. Bye. What'd you eat? I don't eat much these days. Pop-Pop's talking about taking me and getting me a cheeseburger. Well, half it. There he is. The love of my life. I went on it's like a diet about a year ago and trying to get my diabetes under control, and they put me on a medication that shrank my stomach. And so now I've got to go to a GI specialist due to the fact. But, you know, I mean, I can say that I've fought long and hard and lost the weight, so
She needs to eat a hamburger.
pretty happy about it.
Sorry, I was...
You gotta buckle up.
Hey, Matt Ross. Yeah, my wife, yeah. What I was talking about, that someone eating the hamburgers, some little scrawny chick come walking
No,
by.
I said you were talking about taking me to get one.
Oh.
And that we were gonna have it, because we don't, me and you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
eat
we
much.
don't. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we don't. You can order a meal for one and it feeds both of us pretty much. We're just not real heavy eaters. That's why when we go to we love to go to the Bamboo. Let me turn this around. Oh yeah, I've heard that a lot of people are switching to Trulicity versus the Ozempic. I got a friend that I talk to all the time on Facebook. He's on Trulicity, and he said a lot of people from Ozempic's transferring to that because of the problems the people are having with the Ozempic. So it's causing some gut issues, I guess. Paralyzation in the gut. So Ozempic never released that before they released the diabetic shot. Matt, you going live later on today anytime? Yeah, well, she was originally on Mounjaro, and she got like her first 2 rounds of Mounjaro. Then all of a sudden, her insurance didn't want to pay for it no more. The insurance was saying that it was not considered a diabetic medication. It was considered a weight loss medication. Stay straight. Anyway, they were considering it not a diabetic medication. The way the doctors were writing the scripts, it was more written out as a lose weight type of deal, and it's exact same shit as Ozempic. It's exactly like Ozempic. She said her husband got his A1C from a 10 to a 7. That's good. That's really good.
Mine went from 11 to now it's a 5.5.
Yeah, Amber's went from 11 to a 5.5, and then my mom's, hers has her ups and downs. My mom didn't catch diabetes until about 2012, she had a massive heart attack. They had to do a triple bypass, and along the way, come along diabetes along with it. They have trouble keeping my mom's blood sugar under control. Sometimes her blood sugar will read 300 or 400, and sometimes her blood sugar will read normal for a month, and then for a month it'll read real high, for a month it'll read normal. I mean, just weird. Yeah, we got a friend, Lady Lucky Slots, that it don't matter what that the doctors like struggle really bad with her diabetes up in the Tulsa area. It's a fight to get hers below 600. If they can get hers to 400, they're lucky. It's caused some medical issues and all kinds of shit. So, hey Dion, how you doing? Good morning. I mean good morning. It's 2:22 in the afternoon in Oklahoma, buddy. It's not good morning. It's good afternoon. Anyway, yeah, we're on our way to the casino. Show y'all some of the road. This is a county called Pontotoc County. It is basically, I guess you could say, the home of the Chickasaw Nation, even though the Chickasaw Nation's home is not Pontotoc County. It's their actual home is in Tishomingo, but because this is a big town, they conduct all their business in this town. But Tishomingo it's called Johnston County. At that casino, I'm gonna talk to them about being live. I've been told that you can film there, but they don't allow lives there, and that's just. Well, you're in Australia. That's cool.
Hey.
Well, I
Love to visit there.
Well, I said, what's up from the down under? Send us some kangaroo meat. Are you gonna be on Fremont, Matt? Yeah, I'll go live like a live room tour and all that stuff. I mean, I could probably stream in the casino. I may not be able to like talk to y'all on the live, but I know I've talked to a lady that films there all the time, and she said as long as she keeps it on that game and doesn't show anyone else, they don't ever say anything. But she ain't never live. It's just film play. Oh, where are you going live at, Lucky Lady? Or are you in Vegas area? No, Dad. No, you ain't got to worry about that, Matt. I don't even drink, dude. You ain't got to worry. Oh, California. So you film it like Saboba, Harrah's, Yamava, places like that. See, I fell in love with like the West Coast community. You know, I mean, here in Oklahoma, you know, you have your red screens, but everyone thinks Oklahoma only has red screens, and that's not the case, guys. We have everything you guys all have out west. We have Dragon Link, we got Lightning Link, we got Keno, we got all that shit. Oh, 8 your time, so it'll be 10 Oklahoma time. Yeah. By that time, I may still be in the casino. I don't know. It just depends. Depends on what's going on, how much I win, how much I lose. I did not miss it, Matt. I had it on my TV. I was not in the chat. I had it on my TV playing. And then when he got to where he started yelling at people, I got off it and went on to something else because he started getting really loud and I didn't want him waking my wife up. Oh, Dion, Natty Daddies is basically the scraps of Bud Light.
Yep.
If you drink Natural Light or Natty Daddy, it is like, if you ever heard of Keystone Light, it's the
Opera.
Keystone Light version of Coors. Oh, Lettuce Market, you rants about everything, Lucky Lady Slots. He bitches and gripes because people comes in there that ain't females, and there's too many males in there. And he'll tell you he loves you, and then he'll tell you to get out of his chat and unsubscribe to him. And he drinks quite a bit. I ain't putting him down. I used to be a bad alcoholic myself. I'm not putting him down at all, but the man gets a little out of control sometimes. He's just a really bad drunk. He can be lovable one minute, and the next minute, like the other night, shit, he cashed that Matt money to buy beer, and then last night he was calling him a sorry piece of shit, and then telling him to get out of his fucking chat, and he didn't want to talk to him. He's bipolar, I guess. So, but he's just an old man, and he's a drunk, and he can be a mean drunk sometimes, and sometimes he can be real lovable. I'm not putting the man down. I'm not shaming him for it.
To each their own.
To each their own. You know, if that's the way he wants to run his chat, that's the way he wants to run his chat. He comes to mind every now and then. There was one night in his chat, he said something about me. He's like, you got in the chat and you started running your fucking mouth about me, Pop. No, I wasn't running my mouth about him. I got in his chat and asked him a question because somebody had told me he had done something in his chat, and I asked him if it was true, and he started downing me for it. So that's all it was. And I got on my live and I confronted him about it. I'm not bashful about shit. I'll drive to North Carolina and whoop his ass. It don't make two bucks of me.
Pop batty about it.
I mean, I don't get on people's live. I don't get on lives to start shit. I ain't Lori Luckbox. I ain't fucking Salty by Nature. I ain't here to start shit. I'm on here to have a good time and good fun. If you want to get on my channel and start shit, I'll get on the channel and start shit. I mean, I'm an ex over the road truck driver. There's no problem with me driving to North Carolina and whoop somebody's ass if I gotta do it. So. He wants to date your mom. But no, Lettuce Market, you can be a good man. I mean, he's told me he loved me tons of times. You know, he to each their own, you know. I mean, he's just got...
He's got that.
He's just a lonely old man. He don't have a girlfriend, and sometimes he can be rude and mean, and sometimes he can be nice and polite, you know. I'm not on here to bash him. I'm not on here to make fun of his channel. When he started getting loud on his channel last night, I got off his fucking channel because it got to the point to where I was afraid he was gonna wake up my wife. So, Matt, that's crazy. Well, he's got to fight your mom's boyfriend though, don't he, Matt? Ain't your mom dating Roger from the what's that channel he runs? The Big Jackpot. Didn't your mom like invade his channel the other night or some shit? I don't know. I just heard stories about it. I didn't see what all was going on. Oh, so now he thinks you owe him for the Natty Daddies, right, Matt? Now he needs some poontang off of Mama Ross. Oh, yeah, life's too short for drama. I ain't about drama. I will not do drama on my page. And that's like, you know, me and my wife, we're supposed to be going out to Vegas in March for a slot fiesta. And I know there's been some drama in the slot community with this Lori Luckbox and this Salty by Nature crap and some of these other channels. I don't even follow that chick. Yeah, some people can be pathetic. I don't follow that Lori Luckbox. I don't follow Salty by Nature. I don't know the whole story or whatever's going on between all of them. You know, I mean, I don't give two shits what's going on with that. I love some of the other channels that have talked about them. You know, I love Barbara playing slots. I love watching Debbie love slots. I love watching Oh Yeah Slots. I love watching all the other channels. Some of the other channels that's called her out. You know, I like watching all of them. I have seen this Lori Luckbox on someone's channel. The first night I saw her on the channel, before I knew any of this going on, I straight up said she looks like trouble. And within about a week later, we were hearing all this crap about her. So that goes to tell you that I can like pinpoint out people pretty easy. That was the first time I'd only seen her. Yeah, I love Barbara playing slots. She cracks me up when she's in a bonus. Especially if she's live. She's like, oh, what do I do? Do I need to hit 10 games? Do I need to hit 5 games? Oh my God, do I need to hit the mystery? What do you guys think I should do? She cracks me up. Oh, what we did when we started our channel, Dion, is we started out as a slot channel. Okay, I don't get to do slots very often anymore. I've got a lot of medical and health issues, so now we went from Ninny and Pop Pop slots to Pop Pop and Ninny slots, and now it's Pop Pop's Gaming. I'm basically the voice behind the channel. Even though my wife used to be a professional speaker to folks for her career, she's not much of a talker when it comes to the channel. So, and I like being
on the back end. It's the camera being pointed on me that kind of gets me a little rattled.
The camera being pointed on her is what gets her a little rattled, but she's still very much part of the channel. It's just that I wanted to be able to start filming stuff like this, you know, where it's life events, where we're on a blog going to a casino where I don't have to fit games, do real life events. And what got us started is one night we were at the casino, and I told her, I'm like, I like playing slots. I watch a lot of slot channels. Maybe I need to start filming our slots. So March 13th, 2012, March 13th, 2021, we became a slot channel. And if I would push out content at every place we went to, we'd already be monetized and shit, guys, but we're not. I mean, there's a lot of places we go to that they don't allow filming, and a lot of the places happens to be the Chickasaw Nation area. They don't, I mean, literally the only slot channel, the only place you can go to the Chickasaw Nation to film your slot play is WinStar. Oh yeah, that's why I put it on the message, you know, if you want to donate to the channel, you scroll up and it's Cash App, money sign, live, laugh, love, Ninny. Rest of letters, love is capital L, lowercase rest of letters. And then Ninny is the capital N, lowercase Ninny. You know, I mean, I tried to pin it on our other deal, but it kept the camera on me. It wouldn't let me turn the camera around, which pissed me off. So I got off that stream and went over to my Prism. And I don't know how to pin shit over here yet, so I'm still learning, guys. But we're not monetized yet. You know, there's some channels that, you know, they do Cash App and stuff before they get monetized. But if you want to Cash App to the channel, it's also in my channel description. If you click my channel, it's in there. It's Cash App, live, laugh, love, Ninny. But whether you donate to the channel or not, we just here to entertain, guys. I mean, we didn't get into this shit to make fucking money. Yeah, I started watching people film their play, and I started watching it in 2017. Back when I started watching it, the only channels that were big was Brian Christopher and SD Slots. You didn't have a real big selection. And we had a couple of channels here in Oklahoma that was already doing lives and filming their slot play. But you didn't have a whole lot of people you could follow back then, you know? I mean, I started watching Brian Christopher before that man started betting $100 a spin. I was watching him when he was still whimpering and whining about doubling up, you know. And kudos to him, you know. Now he's got sponsors now, and he's got his own fucking slot machine after him, you know. Kudos to him. He worked his way up, and that's what you got to do. But I started watching the Yoshis before they got real big. I started watching Big Slaughter before he got big. Ivy before he become moderated. All that stuff. If you head this way, guys, if you turn left right there, you go to my granddaughter's house. She lives about 20 miles that way. The town we're coming into now is called Asher. People know this town as what's called a speed trap. Some people are kind of afraid to come into this town because they think it's a speed trap. My son has actually got a ticket in this town. So, right now you're in a county called Pottawatomie County. It's the next county over from Pontotoc, and it's got a couple of casinos over here too, guys. I've only been in their casinos once or twice. I've never really asked if we could film there.
You think you're gonna pass me? I don't think so. Stay in your own lane.
Well, my wife's on it today.
Yeah, try it, buddy.
Oh, yeah, just let him go by. Oh, them Texas tags. Damn, dear, you're doing almost 80 miles an hour. You better slow down in this town. But yeah, this is good old Asher, Oklahoma. Some of our towns are big. Most of our towns hold about yeah, well, and I don't think you can film there. But there's one over in Shawnee that on the outskirts is actually like Sac and Fox. But there's all kinds of channels that film here. Look at the price of gases in Oklahoma, guys. It's only $2.45 a gallon here. Ain't that some crazy shit? I hear gas out west is expensive. I hear gas out west is like still $4. And the closer you get to Oklahoma City, the cheaper it gets. See, I'll show you what I mean by Asher being a speed trap. He's got him one right here. Look at that. That's one of their cop cars right there. $4.69 a gallon. Holy crap! It just in the town we live in, it just barely just now got below $3. I think it's at $2.89. But you go south of us, going towards Texas, and it's like $2.30 something. Oh, okay, so you took I-40. You went right through Oklahoma City and then probably jumped on I-44 to go to Tulsa, right? Tulsa's a dangerous, dangerous town. Tulsa's more deadly than Oklahoma City is. Okay, you hit a few casinos along the way. Did you hit one in Shawnee called the Grand Casino by chance? Yeah, the Grand Casino on 40. Yeah, I don't play up in Tulsa. Well, I know that I could film from River Spirit. But I don't. The Hard Rock, the only people. Hey, Slotty Math Teacher, what are you up to? Yeah, you filled up for 235, you lucky son of a gun. Yeah, you're down in by the Dallas area and stuff though. But I don't film up. I don't even play in Tulsa anymore, and the reason why I don't play in Tulsa anymore, unless I'm a River Spirit, is because the Hard Rock Casino in Tulsa will let Brian Christopher play there and film his play, but doesn't let any other slot channels. And to me, in my opinion, that's discrimination. If you allow one, you should allow all. I mean, I don't give two shits if you have 300 subscribers or if you have 3 million. It shouldn't matter in my opinion, but because of that reason is why I won't play at the Hard Rock in Tulsa. Sorry, Math Teacher, you done been a lawyer yet, so I can scoop you up so I can have you represent my wife. She needs to sue somebody. Heard a 2-bedroom apartment for $2,100 a month. Not down here, you won't. We have a 3-bedroom house here in Oklahoma, and it's only $500 a month. And after you pay all the bills and everything, it might equal about $1,700.
Yeah,
Well, he doesn't like to go on. He doesn't like to go on casinos that allows people to smoke, is what his issue is. That's his whole problem. See, I still smoke tobacco, and a year ago, this month, I was diagnosed, seeing a 4-bedroom house for rent for $4,500 a month. I had a 4-bedroom house when I lived in my hometown, and it was only $600 a month, and it was nice. I mean, I'm talking it was nice. We had a pool, we had a back patio, we had a cellar, we had all that shit.
Hey, if I hold the phone, will you pour some Dr. Pepper into my cup, please?
I'm gonna hand the phone over to Danny. She's gonna take over the voice. Where's your Dr. Pepper?
Under your feet.
You gotta speak to him, dear.
Hi, guys. I don't know if I could actually spend $2,100 a month on a place to live. I'll just go get me a tent. I would use the nature.
They're good for now.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you, baby. They've been fixing on this road for the last couple of years.
Yeah. You know, we're the type of people that we'll get the shirt off our backs to everybody. There's been times we've helped out friends and family and stuff and given them a place to stay.
And not even friends.
And not even friends, just a friend of a friend, you know, and let them, you know, stay with us, and all we ask is they do dishes, you know, buy a little bit of food every now and then if they need to, you know. It's like, you know, my daughter and her husband are staying with us right now, you know. They got a 1-year-old, my 1-year-old grandson lives with us, and my youngest daughter and her husband. Well, they just recently moved down here. Well, not recently. They just moved down here in July from Iowa. And so now she's trying to get reestablished with getting back her Oklahoma ID and everything, because her ID and everything still shows Iowa. And so they're trying to get them a place, but they got a baby on the way, so I'm not sitting there stressing them out about it. You know, they got a safe haven at my house. Definitely if there was an emergency and her husband's at work, we're right there, you know. I mean, I'll straight up give the shirt off my back, but I also don't like a thief either. I don't want someone stealing something from me. You know, I'll give you my last dollar if I have to, if it means that you're gonna eat. And even my kids, you ask my kids, and it don't make a shit if we're at a restaurant, it don't make a shit if we're at home. I will not eat until everyone in the house is ate. And that's just the way I've always been. I don't care if it's a buffet style setting like Thanksgiving, Christmas dinner, until everybody in that house, whether you're a guest, whether you live there, whether you're an adult, whether you're a child, I don't give a shit. Until you eat, I will not eat at all. And it's just how I was raised by my grandfather. That's the way he was. I didn't live with my grandfather, it's just the way he was, and I just kind of picked that trait up from him. Oh yeah, liar and a thief is where I draw the line. Where people constantly calling saying, can I bum money, can I bum money? And them already be in the hole with me with money. And then I'm like, I've already loaned you this amount of money. I'm not going to pay you until you pay me back, you know. You know, I get a retirement check every month. My wife works 4 days a week. She don't really even have to. She does it because she likes her little knickknacks, her goldfish. She likes to buy the grandbaby. Or not goldfish. She has fish. She has guppies and mollies and platies, and
I'm working on putting plants in my tank.
She's working on putting plants in the house, and she spoils the grandbabies and
kids.
And if she's not doing her cups or her t-shirts, if y'all seen some of my prior videos where I show that she does cups and t-shirts, and she does the Cricut, the sublimation, all that bullshit. She's really good at it. We have any of the cups with us? No, we left them at the house, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't want to leave mine any cup.
Yeah, we get real sketchy about taking our cups with us when we go to the casinos. We don't want to accidentally leave them.
I mean, I can always make us a new one, but...
Yeah, but no design's ever the same.
Nope.
But like Amber's Ninny cup, it says Ninny on it, and it's got the Native American dream catcher type style setting on it. She's Choctaw. We have all kinds of permission to film at Choctaw locations. I'm still waiting on the phone call to film next week at Pacola, and they've yet to call me back because that's one of the only Choctaw locations that I've never been able to film out yet. But I film at Durant, and I film at our home casino, which is only 14 miles from us, because we live in the Choctaw Nation area. And the reason why we're going over here to the Chickasaw Nation area is I have a specialist I see, which is called a rheumatologist, for my autoimmune disease, and my appointment with them is tomorrow. And I had 2 free comped rooms over here, so I thought, shit, let's just go over here and stay an extra night, you know. My oldest daughter lives in Oklahoma City, which is only like 15 minutes from Norman, so she may come down later on tonight and visit with us, or we may go see her tomorrow. She's kind of changed her work schedule up, so we may or may not be able to get to see her this trip. So Matt, if you're you're still in here, what are you gonna stream on Fremont later? Yeah, we look forward to coming out and you work for the oil field. It's an older car. It's a 2011, but it's paid for. My Envoy is paid for. We have a gold Trailblazer that we own that's paid for, but we gifted to our son so that he didn't have to buy a car. I got another son that's 18 years old. He drives a 2016 Lincoln. He paid cash for it. He owns his car.
Zay's working on trying to own his.
Oh yeah, the Flamingo and stuff. Yeah, that was awesome, Matt. Yeah, we appreciate all that. And then we're gonna stay at the Flamingo when we go in March. We're gonna stay at the Flamingo the 26th, 27th, and 28th. We'll check out at the Flamingo on the 29th. And on the 29th, which is that Friday, we're going to be staying at the El Cortez, which is right down the road from Fremont Street. So that's got, well, he's got flashers on there. Big Slaughter in the house. What's up, Big Slaughter? How are you, brother? I had to get off of you know who's. I had to get off of you know who's chat last night because he started screaming at everybody in the chat, and I didn't want to wake him a wipe up. I had him on my TV still when I was chatting with you, Big Slaughter, on text message, and then he got to where he was screaming at people, so I got out of there. But anyway, we're gonna be checking out the people in March. They're doing an event. The reason why we're gonna be there that week is that weekend. Big Slaughter can tell you a little more about it next time he goes live. That weekend they're doing an event called Slot Fiesta. Big Slaughter, are you in the lineup for that? Or are you and Ivy in that channel lineup? Or are you guys going to do like you did last year and just kind of go live when you want to? That's kind of what me and Nenny are going to do. We're just going to go live when we want. I mean, we're not going to interrupt anyone else's like scheduled stream. You know what I mean? Oh, you knew who the troll was? Okay. That's cool. And what's funny... Oh, okay, y'all are on the channel lineup. That's cool. We also going to do pop-up lives, too, like you did last year, though? Where y'all went to, like, Green Valley Ranch and all that? Our whole deal about going down there, it's not even about gambling, guys. Like I said, you know, earlier in the stream, I can gamble with any... I mean, we have every game in Oklahoma that they offer in Vegas and California. It's not even about gambling. We actually have a plus here. We actually have red screens, but it's about meeting the slot channels.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is a prison in Oklahoma, guys. It is Lexington Prison. If you're ever put in prison in the state of Oklahoma, you don't go to another prison until you go through that prison first. Once you are sentenced, that is the first prison you go to before you go to where you're stationed at. Like, even if you're going to prison in McAllister, everybody in the state of Oklahoma goes through that prison if you're sentenced to a prison term. What's funny is within a 2-hour drive of us, we have like 4 or 5 prisons around us. We have a prison 14 miles from our house. We have a prison a little over an hour from our house over in Holdenville. And then our state prison where they execute people is 30 minutes from my house. And in McAllister, and then we got that one in Lexington, and then when we got another small one up here somewhere by Oklahoma City. Yeah, when it says stuff like Matthews Michelob and Matthews Backpack, I already know it's you. Hey, take your phone call. Huh?
Is that a race car?
Oh yeah, there's a dirt track race car, guys. Dirt track's a big thing around here. Yeah, make sure you take your phone calls. Y'all don't miss your phone calls. Never know. No, lucky lady said she'll be back. She gotta take a phone call.
No.
But that weekend we go to Vegas, you know. Like that Wednesday, we're gonna probably go and see the reef thing at Mandalay Bay. Thursday, we're probably gonna do the Tournament of Kings tournament thing, you know, with the medieval thing over Excalibur. We're gonna hit up a few of the shops around Vegas, you know. And we've downloaded those Vegas games on our deal where we can, where we got the, since we don't live at that area, we got the free ticket to the Tournament of Kings. We got the free ticket to the Reef. So that's 2 free things we get to go to in Vegas. And that's pretty exciting. And then, you know, that's what we want to do. We just want to have a good time, you know. Along the way, we're going to stop in New Mexico. I'll put a couple of bucks in the New Mexico casino. Because we won over in Gallup, and then they got a sister casino over in Flagstaff that I might put a few bucks in. Yeah, I know, Matt. Anything that says Matt's Backpack or Matt's Michelob or whatever, I already know it's you. I'm not fooled by it. You might fool others with it, but you're not fooling me. I already know it's you. And then Matt, you're going down in March to see Big Slaughter, aren't you? Aren't you going down to see Big Slaughter at Big Slaughter, where do you live? You live Scottsdale, right?
You want me to go to the interstate, or you want me to go through?
And you just take the interstate. You only got to be on it for about 4 or 8 miles.
I'm not worried about it. I was just asking.
Yeah. Well, Bob Dingo's been kind of the talk of the YouTube streams here lately. He went live in Sedona, Arizona the other day. Try to make it look like it was a bigger deal than it was. And then come to find out, I've heard, I've got some pretty good leads. He didn't go in and film that Fountain Blue. That was filmed by a buddy of his that was actually a construction worker, and he bought it off of him. So he just advertised it as his own. And the true reason it wasn't even that video that got Fountain Blue. It's because he snuck the facility before it opened. If he'd have waited until midnight till everyone else went in, he'd have been just fine. But he snuck in the security spot, guys, while he was. Oh, you're not Michelob? You're not Michelob? I don't know. I just basically get into lettuce market use deal when I'm bored and want to hear somebody scream at someone. That's the only reason I ever go into his deal. And I don't even go into till late at night until I know he's alive and he's drunk. So, because then by then he's either nice to people. He was nice to me when I went in there last night, but when he started, I don't even know who he was yelling at. But when he started yelling at someone, I was afraid he was going to wake Amber up, so I got off there and started watching something else. I don't mind people 450 of them, dear. We're in a town now, guys. We're in a little Lexington. It's got about, hang on. Sorry, turn it back around. This has about 2,600 people. It's a nice little town. I mean, what's funny about this town is in Cleveland County, and we'll show you here in a second. A bridge literally divides them and another town. Here's their local police department. That's their city cop cars. That's the Lexington Police Department. And if you turn right here, this takes you the back way to Norman, where it takes you like into Noble, and it takes you by the old hospital and all that. It takes you Highway 77. And then, and back here, many moons ago, before I had my other kids, I only had one child at the time. I used to work at this nursing home way back before I got my CDL. Way back before. I mean, it's not long after I got out of high school. There's another Hop and Shop number 22. So, anyway, right here you're in Cleveland County. Oh, you been through Lexington? That's cool. Where were you heading when you went this way? So you've been in Purcell too, then. Oh yeah, you said you've been to Riverwind. Never mind. You know where Purcell's at. Anyway, you're fixing to cross a bridge, guys. For y'all that are in here that don't know, you're gonna cross a bridge, and then when you cross that bridge, you're in a completely different county, and it's called McLean County, and the town there is called Purcell. Hang on, let me help her get through this traffic. Okay, you can go after this car. So here you are. Oh, you drove to Riverwind, from Riverwind to Choctaw. Okay, so that means that you probably came to Colgate too then, if you went to unless you, what you should have done if you're at Riverwind, Big Slaughter, you should have hit I-35 and went south all the way to Ardmore, and Ardmore will get off at Medill. That's what you should have done. But so if you came through Lexington, then you went through Colgate. But anyway, I used to have to walk this bridge because Newcastle Casino, actually Riverwind. The reason why Riverwind is able to be where it's at is because it is considered McLean County. That's on the county line of McLean County. And Newcastle is still considered McLean County. So you're not actually in Norman, you're actually in the county of, like, McLean County, which is Washington, Goldsby. Yeah, they have a casino in Newcastle. They've got actually, Big Slaughter, you know that they got two over by Riverwind, right? They got one over there about a mile and a half from Riverwind called Goldsby. They used to do paper bingo there. I don't know if they still do paper bingo or not. But anyway, now you're in a completely different town called Purcell in a completely different county. Oh, yeah. I got a friend that moved down here from Massachusetts, and she straight up told me that she's like, when we moved to Oklahoma, we're not moving no more. She's like, due to the history of the tornadoes. You know, what I feel sorry for is these people that say, look here, guys, look at the price of gas in Oklahoma. Loves $2.59. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy as shit. You drove from Arizona to Oklahoma City and then down to Riverwind and down to Durant. Yeah. Yeah, if you went through Lexington, you went through Colgate. That's the only way to Durant from that area. Supposed to get batteries for your what?
My blood sugar kit.
Oh. No, Oklahoma Casino Reviews streamed live from there last week. The only casino I've ever been up in that area is around Miami is High Winds. And we went there for my son was living up in the up in that area at the time, and we just by chance happened to be there on my wife's birthday, and we went into High Winds Casino and played in there on her birthday. And it's a nice little casino. We won a couple $100 there. But because it was her birthday, we went in there so she can get her birthday, see if they'd give her birthday free play. And since we were new members, we got like $5 each, and they put an extra $5 on hers because it was her birthday. Yeah, that's why I said I don't go to Hard Rock in Tulsa. That's considered discrimination. With them letting Brian Christopher film and not letting us, that's you know, not right. I mean, everybody should be created equal, and that's like me. I don't like going into casinos that you can't, I mean, I'll go in them, but I don't stay there very long. I don't like going to casinos you can't smoke in. Like our little store casinos in the Choctaw Nation area, you used to be able to smoke in those casinos. And you can't smoke in those casinos anymore if it's in the store. Durant you can. Durant has a separate non-smoking area, but in the store you used to be able to smoke in them, but the Chickasaw Nation's never parted from that yet. You can still smoke in the store casinos, but you can't smoke at Tulsa Hard Rock, can you, Matt? I know you used to be able to, but aren't they non-smoking now? Is why he likes to play there? That's like last year, you know, I was diagnosed with COPD and asthma.
Yeah, real close to that, Carbo.
Oh, there's a couple of casinos in our area that you can't smoke in, Big Slaughter. There's one about 24 miles called like West Bay. And me and my wife walked in there. We got brochures for it. And they gave us a bunch of free play and shit if we go check it out. And when we found out it was non-smoking, they have a hotel on site and everything. You can smoke outside. I mean, if you can walk outside and smoke, it's not such a big deal. I mean, But God, I don't really want to go outside and smoke if it's 14 degrees, you know?
102.
Okay, what did the Hard Rock and Dawson went non-smoke? That I don't really care. I don't care more. Because I'll go to Spirit before I go to Hard Rock. Number 2, they let you film there. I'm gonna talk to security when we get up here, and I'll ask them if I can do my film. I may not be able to go live. I know that Lucky Lady, or not Lucky, Slot Junkies, she films from. She don't ever talk in her videos. If you ever come across her videos, all of her videos are usually the Neptune's Gold, and her picture on Slot Junkies is spelled SLOT. Junkies is like JUNKEEZ, and it's got like a picture of her lips of her biting a straw or something like that. And it's different nowadays down here. Like at my local casino where I go play, as long as the way it was when I worked at the casinos in 2003, if you worked at that casino, you couldn't play at that casino. Now with Choctaw Nation, even if you work at that casino, as long as you're not in uniform and as long as you're not security or surveillance, you can play at that casino after you're off your shift, which I don't disagree with, you know. But here in Oklahoma, if you are a surveillance officer or if you're a security guard with that tribe, you can't play at any of their tribal casinos whatsoever. You have to go to a different tribal casino. Like if you're a Choctaw security guard, you got to go to Chickasaw or Sac and Fox or whatever. Or if you're a Chickasaw security guard or surveillance, you got to go to Choctaw or Seminole or Sac and Fox or whatever. Oh, you can play there, but you just couldn't play progressives? Well, that's kind of stupid because just about every game in a facility has a progressive on it. So that kind of like
Takes it out of
takes it out of even playing. I mean, if you get on Dragon Link, they got progressives. If you get on Lightning Links, they got progressives. If you get on, well, I guess.
All right, big boy, you gotta pass me quick.
If you play Buffalo, it don't have progressive. You play the old style Buffalo. But I guess if you play red screens, they don't have progressives unless. Well, they have a few of them now that have progressives on them, but. Oh, Osage, yeah. Yeah, we got some friends that live up in Sapulpa. They live, probably 15 minutes from the Hard Rock. This is I-35, guys. The busiest interstate in the United States. This will take you all the way up north to wherever it ends up north, and it will take you all the way south to the border of Mexico. It'll take you straight through to Texas, all the way through Oklahoma, all the way through Kansas, Nebraska. It'll take you, when you get in Nebraska, or not Nebraska, I mean Kansas, and then from Kansas into Iowa and all that, Illinois. Busiest interstate in the United States. And two of the cities that are worst to travel on this damn interstate is Dallas, Texas, and, well, I don't really know how far up north it goes, so probably Kansas City would probably be my guess. Yeah, Minnesota. Yeah, it'll take you to Minnesota. But I'll tell you right now, I'd rather sleep on the streets for a full week to ever drive in Dallas traffic ever again. I don't miss that shit. I miss doing that. I miss driving those things. But I don't miss the traffic. Yeah, I wasn't for sure if they didn't went all the way to Canada or not. I actually got invited by one of my buddies to go watch AEW wrestling tomorrow night in Oklahoma City. And I turned him down on the tickets because, for one, you know, I don't know if we had plans going on with my daughter or not. He had a spare ticket, and I told him, I said, two, you know, what's my wife supposed to do while I'm gone, you know? But we got some friends that are going to be up at the AEW, so if you guys are watching, if you guys are wrestling fans, Oklahoma, AEW is live in Oklahoma City tomorrow night, just so y'all know. And if you'll get off at the Goldsby exit, yeah. Hang on, Big Slaughter, and I'll kind of show you where this other casino is. That's not too far from Riverwind. Gotta get off here.
Yeah, big boy, you gotta just pass me. I'm not moving.
You need your blinker on. Yeah, the 15. Yeah, but it's not as long as the stretch as I-35 and I-40 are. I-40 will take you from one side of the country to the next, and I-30 east and westbound, and pretty much no. You're gonna want to take. Yeah, you got to yield to all this BS. And now they got to yield to you. Yeah, you just get off at the Goldsby exit in 35, and you head like you're heading to Riverwind. It's just so you don't have to get off at the Riverwind exit, and then do that loop. Is the only reason I ever go this way. But down here is it's a casino called the Goldsby. It's a nice little casino.
They do bingo.
I don't know if they used to do paper bingo here too, and have slots. I don't know if they still. I've heard through the grapevine they stopped doing the paper bingo. I don't know how true it is or anything. No, that's not it. I'll have Amber go down that road and go to it. Huh?
Did they get rid of it?
No, they didn't get rid of it. You'll see it in a second. You can sort of kind of see Riverwind from here already. There it is right there. I do believe where that car's going. Yeah. Follow that bus.
Okay.
what you would do, Big Slaughter, if you're ever at Riverwind, is you would just cross over the bridge and where it kind of dead ends back. I'll have her stop right here since there's not going to be no cars coming. And keep driving up a little bit. This is Goldsby Casino. This is all Chickasaw Nation too. If me and Amber ever wanted to break from like Riverwind or whatever, we could come over here, you know. They don't have a hotel or anything. I don't even know if they have live bingo here anymore or not. But yeah, it's around all this like oil field shit. Oh yeah, they still got it up and running. Well, the casino part anyway. Yeah, see, when you pull in here, you can pull up and see if it has a sign that says live bingo or anything like that. Oh, you know, you ain't gonna be able to go all the way up, dear. I don't think. Or does it pull out around? I might pull out. I'll have her. Welcome back. No alcohol allowed beyond this point. They sell beer and shit in there, but they got, this is all Chickasaw properties. I imagine they got a player's card and shit in there too, but we haven't been here in years. Oh, that's the gaming commission for this area. That's pretty cool.
What is?
Back there, that little building. That wasn't there last time we were here.
No. Thank you. Come again.
Yeah, it's just a little casino. I mean, it's got a upstairs and downstairs. It probably has maybe 500 to 1,000 slot machines. Maybe, if even that. Maybe not even 500. I don't know. It just depends on if they took out the bingo hall. If they took out the bingo hall, they added more slot machines. But I wouldn't think they would take the bingo hall out of that place. That place is a money-making motherfucker.
For the bingo, yeah.
For the bingo, yeah. That was real popular. And food in there's cheap, man. You can get like a hot dog and a deal of popcorn, and you know, at any of the casinos, the soda pop's free in here in Oklahoma. The only difference between our casino with the only difference between our casino and Chickasaw Nation is Chickasaw Nation, except WinStar. WinStar you can serve yourself, but like over here at Riverwind and these smaller casinos, you go up to someone and you tell them what you want to drink and they have to get it for you, and they put them in these little bitty fucking cups that are that big around. Well, not at Choctaw Nation, buddy. Choctaw Nation, you can get them in cups like this at our Durant Casino. If you go in the smaller casinos like McAllister and Stringtown, they're in the smaller cups. Yeah, you don't get self-serve machines here at Riverwind. And see, we're going to be here again December the 30th.
I get to see Ron White.
We're coming up here to see, Lucky Ducky's one of my favorites. We got a friend that, she lives in Colgate, and that is her favorite slot machine. It's my son's favorite slot machine too. So, anyway, here is Riverwind, guys.
Sorry.
Here's the flow coming in from Oklahoma City. I always have my wife go around and take the back way in instead of this front way because of all the humps and bumps. That starts the casino, and around over there is the hotel. Yeah, you can get the tiny one. Now the smaller casinos, Big Slaughter, they have the tiny cups. They don't have the big ones like where my home casino's at Stringtown and McAllister. But Durant has the big glasses. That's why when we go there and we eat, we just go and get a drink. And then Durant don't ever say anything to me about me having my bottle of Dr. Pepper Zero either. Which is not a sponsor, by the way. Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Because they don't the only thing they offer at Durant is Coke products. And some of the machines you go to offer Diet Coke. Some offer Coke Zero. But here at Chickasaw Nation, they're Pepsi products. They're not Coke products. So from here, if I drink anything, it'll have to be a Diet Pepsi. That's why I bought my own 2-liter bottle of Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar, because we have a room, so I'll just go back and forth to my room to fill my cup up if I need to. Hell, I might even just pour it in my damn water bottle. They won't know the difference. Well, I guess they would, huh?
Yeah, because water's clear, dear.
The last 2 times we've been here, they've been giving us cups of water instead of bottles of water. And that is the hotel, guys. That is the oldest casino hotel in Oklahoma. And we will be staying on the 4th floor where they allow smoking. It is the only casino in Oklahoma that you can smoke in the rooms. Nope, you need to go around.
Why?
I got to check in. It's past 3 o'clock.
I was just gonna carry the bags, but okay.
Yeah, I want to check in first.
All right.
And I can bring the crap out to the car. And guys, I'm going to end it here. If I'm able to go live later, I will. We're at Riverwind in Norman. And I appreciate you guys all coming in. I greatly appreciate it. If y'all want to, y'all can donate to the channel on Cash App. It's in my description on my page. Or it's $, Live, Laugh, Love, Ninny. And Live is a capital L. Love is a capital L. Ninny is a capital N. And it's also in the description on my page. But y'all have a great day. And we hope to see y'all next time. And if you're at the casino, you can't win if you don't spin. Y'all have a great day. Well, I'm trying to end it. End. Okay. After 3 o'clock, so I can go in and check in.